Dachshunds, pronounced Dachshund, never Dachshund, come in three varieties: smooth, short-haired, wire-haired and long-haired. In the United States, Dachshunds are either miniature, 11 pounds and under as an adult, or standard, usually between 16 and 32 pounds as an adult. If your Dachshund weighs between 11 and 16 pounds, he's called a tweenie. Other countries have a wider variance in the sizes. For example, in Germany, the official birthplace of the Dachshund breed, Dachshunds are identified as standard, miniature, or Kann-Entschentekel, based on a chest measurement taken at the age of 15 months. No matter what their size, Dachshunds are a delightful addition to any family, which is why they have ranked near the top of most popular dogs lists since the 1950s. Their cute appearance and lively disposition have inspired many affectionate nicknames for the breed, including Wiener Dog, Hot Dog, Sausage Dog, Doxie, Dashie, and, especially in Germany, Teckels, Dachshunds, or Doxies. You can't help but smile when you look at a confident Dachshund, proudly carrying his long, muscular body on short legs, his elongated head held high with a bold, intelligent look in his eyes. Because of their almost comical appearance, Dachshunds have long been a favorite subject of cartoonists and toy makers. But their cute appearance was developed for far more serious and practical reasons. Their short legs enable them to dig and maneuver through tunnels to corner and even fight badgers and other animals, while their large chests give them plenty of heart for the fight. Dachshunds are brave, but they can be somewhat stubborn and have an independent spirit, especially when hunting. At home, the Dachshund's playful nature comes out. He loves to be close to you and help you do things like tie your shoes. Because of his intelligence, he often has his own ideas about what the rules are when it comes to playtime, and those rules may not be the same as yours or even other breeds of dogs. Dachshunds are known for being lively and enjoy chasing other small animals, birds, and toys. The breed standard, a written description of how the Dachshund should look and act, probably describes their personality best, saying the Dachshund is clever, lively, and courageous to the point of rashness, persevering in above and below groundwork, with all the senses well developed. Any display of shyness is a serious fault. Dachshunds have soulful eyes and complex facial expressions. Their lungs are large for a dog this size, and they have a barrel-like chest. Because of these things, Dachshunds have a loud, deep bark that sounds as though it comes from a much larger dog. And they do like to bark, which is something you might consider if you have neighbors who could be annoyed rather than amused by the antics of your brave little Dachshund. Dachshunds often bond closely with a single person. They may even become jealous of their owner's attention and can, if not properly trained and socialized, become snappy. Smooth Dachshunds are the most popular variety in the United States. Their coats are short and shiny and need little grooming. They do, however, need a sweater in the winter if you live in an area with cold weather. Common colors are red, cream, black and tan, black and cream, chocolate and tan, blue and tan, and Isabella, fawn, and tan. Dachshunds also can have patterns in their coats, such as dapple, a mottled coat pattern, brindle, sable, and piebald. Long-haired Dachshunds have sleek, slightly wavy hair and can be the same colors as the smooth Dachshund. They should be brushed every day to prevent mats from forming, especially around their elbows and ears. Many believe that the long-haired Dachshund has a more docile temperament than the smooth or wire hair. Wire-haired Dachshunds have wiry, short, thick, rough coats with bushy eyebrows and a beard. Like smooth Dachshunds, they often are mischievous. They won't need a sweater in the winter, but they do need to be brushed regularly to prevent mats from forming. Their coat colors can be the same as the smooth Dachshund, but the most popular colors in the United States are wild boar, a mixture of black, brown, and gray, black and tan, and various shades of red. Dachshunds often have been seen as a symbol of Germany. Because of this association, Dachshunds lost popularity in the United States during World War I and World War II. Their appeal was too great for this to resist, however, and they quickly made a comeback in popularity. Because of the association with Germany, a Dachshund named Waldy was chosen to be the first official mascot for the 1972 Summer Olympics. Dachshunds are a good choice for apartment dwellers and people who don't have a backyard. They are popular with urban dwellers because of their small size and ease of care. They generally are active indoors and also enjoy going on walks. Just be careful not to let them get too fat or allow them to injure their backs by jumping off furniture. Also, be sure to support their backs when you are holding them. Because of their long backs, they are susceptible to slipped or ruptured, herniated discs in their backs, which can result in partial or full paralysis. Although they originally were bred to hunt ferocious badgers and other animals, today's Dachshunds are ideal family companions. Additionally, many people show them in conformation, obedience, agility, field trials, and earth dog trials. They are also hardworking and well-appreciated therapy dogs. Some people enter their Dachshunds in Dachshund races, such as the Wiener Nationals. Although these races are popular, the Dachshund Club of America opposes Wiener racing because many greyhound tracks use the events to draw large crowds and because the DCA worries that such races could injure Dachshunds' backs. Because they are such a popular breed, many people breed Dachshunds to make money rather than out of a love for the breed and a desire to breed healthy, even-tempered dogs. Be careful to obtain your Dachshund from a reputable breeder who screens his or her breeding animals for both temperament and health problems. The Dachshund is a versatile companion. With his variety of sizes, colors, coat types, and personalities, there's a Dachshund to suit almost anyone. Temperament. With their adorable appearance and goofy personalities, it may come as a surprise that Dachshunds were originally bred as ferocious hunters. That's right, that small, sausage-shaped dog used to burrow into dens and either flush out its prey or fight to the death. Though modern Dachshunds are more lapdog than Lancelot, the breed has retained its braveness and spunk. They were bred to hunt badgers. This is not a timid little dog, says Brian Kilcommons, founder of the Great Pets Resort, a training facility in Connecticut. They're very vocal and highly predatory but cute as a button. Energetic and alert with a loud, deep howl, Dachshunds will be sure to sound the alarm at the sight of guests, but they're not, for obvious reasons, suited to guard dog work. Dachshunds can be very playful and will need a decent amount of social attention every day. They also tend to be diggers and burrowers. It's not uncommon to find them digging holes in the backyard or burrowing into blankets in bed. Despite a reputation as being stubborn and mischievous, Dachshunds can take to obedience training quite well. As with most hounds, patience and consistency are key. As with any breed, it's important to properly socialize your Dachshund from a young age. Though not considered outright aggressive with humans, Dachshunds can be irritable and reactive. Mini Dachshunds, which is what most people have, can be great with kids, depending on how well the kids behave, Kilcommons says. But if the dog is uncomfortable or irritated, it can get snappy. It's important to teach children how to properly interact with dogs and always supervise them when playing with any dog. Personality. The Dachshund is described as clever, lively, and courageous to the point of rashness. He's bred for perseverance, which is another way of saying that he can be stubborn. Dachshunds have a reputation for being entertaining and fearless, but what they want most is to cuddle with their people. For many Dachshund people, this characteristic outweighs having to deal with the breed's insistence on having his own way. The Dachshund personality can also vary with coat type. Because the wire-haired Dachshunds have terrier in their background, they can be mischievous troublemakers. Longhairs are common quiet, and smooths have a personality that lies somewhere in between. Some mini Dachshunds can be nervous or shy, but this isn't correct for the breed. Avoid puppies that show these characteristics. Temperament is affected by a number of factors, including heredity, training, and socialization. Puppies with nice temperaments are curious and playful, willing to approach people and be held by them. Choose the middle-of-the-road puppy, not the one who's beating up his littermates or the one who's hiding in the corner. Always meet at least one of the parents. Usually, the mother is the one who's available to ensure that they have nice temperaments that you're comfortable with. Meeting siblings or other relatives of the parents is also helpful for evaluating what a puppy will be like when he grows up. Like every dog, Dachshunds need early socialization exposure to many different people, sights, sounds, and experiences when they're young. Socialization helps ensure that your Dachshund puppy grows up to be a well-rounded dog. Enrolling him in a puppy kindergarten class is a great start. Inviting visitors over regularly and taking him to busy parks, stores that allow dogs, and on leisurely strolls to meet neighbors will also help him polish his social skills. Living needs. The Dachshund is an adaptable breed and can make a great pet in nearly any home, just beware of too many stairs. Though energetic, the Dachshund is completely content hanging out inside, so long as her owner is near and she receives plenty of play. This breed tends to be lazy, so owners need to encourage daily exercise. Obesity is a big problem for this small-framed pup. Twice daily walks up to half a mile each should be sufficient. Dachshunds don't do well in cold weather, and she will need to wear a coat when going outside for extended periods of time when temps are low. Though their small size makes them great for apartment dwellers and the elderly, there are a few very important items to consider before bringing a dachshund into your life. For starters, dachshunds may require special accommodations for getting around the house, such as steps or a ramp up to furniture, if allowed, to mitigate jumping. Too much jumping can seriously injure a dachshund's hips and back, and the dog may need to be lifted frequently, another reason to keep its weight healthy. Dachshunds are also a loud breed, especially when left alone for too long. Barking is a homing device for dogs that go to ground, Kilcommon says. If they're going into a den that's 20 feet down into the earth, the only way to know how to dig them out, because they're not backing out, they're fighting with or killing something, is by them barking. Dachshunds were bred to bark, and they're loud. Their bark can be piercing. True to her past, the dachshund loves to trail scents and dig. If you're bringing a dachshund to a home with a yard, ensure the yard is fully fenced in and reinforced along the base. It's a good idea to keep an eye on your dachshund while outside, both for her safety and for the sake of your landscaping. Dachshunds are also notoriously slow to house train, and may take up to a year to understand the concept. A lot of times, as with many hounds, housebreaking them is difficult and slow, Kilcommon says. Even then, they may just find going outside inconvenient. It's recommended to teach your dachshund to use a pill pad indoors, for those times it's too cold or your pet is feeling too lazy to go outside. Dachshunds tend to have independent personalities, but that doesn't mean they don't like to join in on family fun. This small breed can be good with children in the family, but may need extra training and socialization to be calm around those she doesn't know. A dachshund is a great fit for a single adult, a family, and the elderly alike, so long as her owner is patient, forgiving, and has a sense of humor to match this pup's spunky attitude. It's important to consider your lifestyle before committing to any dog. Talk to a dachshund breeder or rescue group about expectations to see if a dachshund is a good fit for you. Though they can be tough to train, dachshunds are hunters at heart, so they love working for a reward. Train with toys and treats for quick success. Highlights: dachshunds can be stubborn and difficult to housebreak. Crate training is recommended. Dachshunds are intelligent dogs with an independent nature and playful spirit. Because of this, they can be mischievous. Be patient, firm, and consistent when training them. Because they were bred for hunting, they can exhibit some behaviors that are related to that. They were designed to dig into badger burrows, and that instinct may lead them to dig up your dahlias instead. They were bred to be tenacious in the hunt, and this instinct may lead them to be relentless in pestering you for a treat. They were bred to not only hunt but kill their prey. In your household, the prey most likely will be your dachshund's toys, and he will effectively kill them one after the other. Dachshunds have loud, deep barks for a dog their size, and they do like to bark. If you don't watch out, your dachshund can become fat and lazy, which will put more strain on his fragile back. Be sure to monitor your dachshund's food intake and keep him at a healthy weight. Dachshunds are prone to having slipped discs in their backs, which can lead to partial or full paralysis. Don't let them jump from high places, and when you hold them, support their backs. Your dachshund will probably be a one-person dog. By nature, he can be suspicious of strangers, so it's important to socialize him when he is a puppy. To get a healthy dog, never buy a puppy from an irresponsible breeder, puppy mill, or pet store. Children and other pets. Dachshunds are good with children in their own family if introduced to them early. They may not be as fond of your children's friends, so supervise playtime. With his long back, the dachshund can be easily injured if he's not handled properly. Make it a rule that young children can only hold or pet the dachshund if they're sitting on the floor. Always teach children how to approach and touch dogs, and always supervise any interactions between dogs and young children to prevent any biting or ear or tail pulling on the part of either party. Teach your child never to approach any dog while he's sleeping or eating, or to try to take the dog's food away. No dog should ever be left unsupervised with a child. Dachshunds get along well with other pets, especially if they're introduced to them in puppyhood. With their bold, domineering personalities, they may well be top dog. Are you thinking about getting a dachshund? Let us know what you decide in the comments below. And if you know someone who's thinking about getting a dachshund, please share this with them. If you like this video, check out our website, the link is in the description of this video. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.